Hello everyone. Today we will talk about the anal canal. Okay. This anal canal is terminal portion of large intestine about 3.8 centimeter long. Okay. And like rectum, this anal canal is devoid of circulations, tinea coli and appendices epiploicae. And this anal canal has two sphincters, internal sphincters and external sphincters, whose tone keeps the anal canal closed during which keeps the anal canal closed except during defecation. Okay. So introduction, anal canal is 3.8 centimeter long, terminal portion of large intestine, terminal part of large intestine. It has internal and external sphincters, whose tone keeps the anal canal closed except during defecation. Okay. And it is devoid of tinea coli, appendices epiploicae and circulation. These are absent in anal canal. Now, coming to the location of anal canal, this diagram is of surface view of ischiorectal fossa and perineal membranes. So, this structure is known as anal canal. This structure is known as anal canal. So, this anal canal is situated in the anal triangle in the perineum, and this structure is known as ischiorectal fossa. These are the two ischiorectal fossas, this surrounding structure. Okay. So anal canal is situated between the two ischiorectal fossas, and what do the ischiorectal fossa do? The ischiorectal fossa helps the anal canal to expand during defecation. Ischiorectal fossa helps the anal canal to expand during defecation. This is about the location of anal canal. Now, coming to the extent and course. As we have studied, this is rectum and this is known as anal canal. This is rectum and this is anal canal. Okay. So this anal canal, it begins at the anorectal junction. This is anorectal junction. It begins at anorectal junction. It moves downward and backward. Moves downward and backward, and open at anorectal orifice. It moves downward and backward and open at anorectal orifice 2 to 4 centimeter below the pelvic diaphragm and in front of. This is tip of coccyx. And near the tip of coccyx. And this anal orifice is, the skin around anal orifice is pigmented and it is thrown into radiating fold. The skin around anal orifice is pigmented and it is thrown into radiating fold due to the skin is thrown into radiating folds due to the muscle radiating fold due to the pull of muscle known as corrugator cutis ani, due to the corrugator cutis ani, corrugator cutis ani. Okay, this is about the extent and course of anal canal. We have studied location, extent and course. Location, the anal canal is located in the anal triangle in the perineum in between the two ischiorectal fossas, and that ischiorectal fossas helps the anal canal to expand during defecation. Extend, it extends from anorectal orifice. It starts at the anorectal orifice and moves downward and backward. It starts at anorectal junction. It moves downward and backward and opens at anorectal orifice. The skin, the skin surrounding the anal orifice is thrown into radiating fold due to the pull of muscle exerted by corrugator cutis ani. Corrugator cutis ani. Now coming to the relations of anal canal, I will label the structures here. This is urethra, this is vagina, and this is perineal body. This structure is perineal body. So, and this is anal canal. So, anterior, posterior. Okay. This anal canal is anteriorly surrounded by perineal body and urethra, bulb of penis and spongy urethra in male and lower part of vagina in female. I will write this anteriorly perineal body, anteriorly perineal body, one, bulb of penis and spongy urethra, bulb of penis and spongy urethra in male and lower part of vagina in female. Lower part of vagina in female. This one is anteriorly, and posteriorly this is tip of coccyx, and one more structure which I have not shown here. This is anococcygeal raphe, and laterally ischiorectal fossa, laterally ischiorectal fossas. Now these are the relations of anal canal. We have discussed the relations of anal canal. The anal canal anteriorly, the anterior relations of anal canal are perineal body, bulb of penis and spongy urethra in case of male, and lower part of vagina in female, posteriorly by tip of coccyx and anococcygeal raphe, and laterally by ischiorectal fossas, which helps the anal canal to expand during defecation. These are the relations. Now we will study the most important topic, that is interior of the anal canal. Now let's have a look at the interior of the anal canal. And interior of anal canal is very important. Okay, this is, I am going to draw a diagram of anal canal. This is pectinate line, this is dentate line or pectinate line, this is dentate or pectinate line. Okay, now another line here is, this is white line of Hilton, white line of Hilton. Okay. This anal canal is total 3.8 centimeter long. 3.8 centimeter long. The part above these structures are anal columns. These are anal columns, and these are anal valves. Anal columns and anal valves. Anal columns or columns of Morgagni. Anal valves are walls of Morgagni, also called Morgagnes. Okay. Now, the part above this dentate line or pectinate line, it acts as a watershed line. This dentate line or pectinate line is known as watershed line. What do you mean by that? Watershed line means the part above the pectinate line and below the pectinate line has different arterial supply, different nerve supply, and different lymphatic drainage. Okay, so this dentate line or pectinate line is a watershed line. Watershed line, that means the upper part and lower part has different arterial supply, venous drainage, and lymphatic drainage. Now, out of this, the part up to this point is 1.5 centimeter long. This area is known as pecten. It is also 1.5 centimeter long, and this part is known as anal verge, and anal verge is 0.8 centimeter long. Dentate area, pectinate area or pecten, and this one is anal verge, 0.8 centimeter long. Now this total 3.8 centimeter long is anal canal. This line is pectinate line. This line is pectinate line. Okay, this line is pectinate line. Now, the part above the pectinate line is derived from endoderm of cloaca. So I will write here. First is development, second innervation, then arterial supply, venous drainage, lymphatic drainage, and lining epithelium. Lining epithelium. This is for upper part, and this is for lower part. So the upper part of the anal canal is derived from, this part is derived from endoderm. So upper part is derived from endoderm of cloaca. Endoderm of cloaca. Lower part is derived from ectoderm. Lower part derived from ectoderm. Now, innervation. The part above the pectinate line is innervated by autonomic nervous system, and part below the pectinate line is by somatic nervous system. Now, arterial supply above by superior rectal artery, and below that inferior rectal artery. Venous drainage above the pectinate line, superior rectal vein, inferior rectal veins. Lymphatic drainage above the pectinate line, lymph drain into internal iliac nodes, and below that it is lymph is drained by superficial, lymph is drained into superficial inguinal lymph node. Superficial inguinal lymph node. Okay. Now, lining epithelium above the pectinate line is simple columnar epithelium, and below that it is stratified squamous epithelium. Okay. And last is hemorrhoids. In upper part, internal hemorrhoids are developed, and in lower part, external hemorrhoids or piles are developed. Now, in upper part, internal hemorrhoids develop, but the upper part of the anal canal is supplied by autonomic nervous system, and as it is supplied by autonomic nervous system, the internal hemorrhoids are not painful, they are painless. If the hemorrhoid develops here, this is internal hemorrhoid, and as it is supplied by autonomic nervous system, okay, they are painless. But if hemorrhoid develops here, it is surrounded by somatic nerve, that is internal pudendal nerve, and due to that the external, they are extremely painful. External hemorrhoids are extremely painful. Okay, this is about the interior of the anal canal, its upper part and lower part, its development and various points of differentiation. Okay, arterial supply, venous drainage, innervation, how the two parts are developed. Okay, then hemorrhoids, internal and external hemorrhoids. This is all about the anal canal in detail. Now the one more point remain here is sphincters. We have two sphincters, internal sphincter and external sphincter, as we have studied previously. Okay, internal and external. Okay, internal sphincter and external sphincter. The internal sphincter, it is formed by thickening of circular muscle, which are smooth muscle, and they are supplied by autonomic nervous system, and as they are supplied by autonomic nervous system, they are not under the control of our will, therefore they are involuntary sphincter. And this external sphincter, it is formed by the thickening of skeletal muscle. It is formed by thickening of skeletal muscle. Okay, skeletal muscle, these are supplied by somatic nervous system, and as they are supplied by somatic nervous system, they are under the control of our will, and therefore these external sphincters, they are voluntary sphincter. External sphincters are voluntary sphincter, and this external sphincter is divided into three parts: deep superficial, and subcutaneous part. Deep, superficial and subcutaneous part. Okay, this is all about the anal canal and sphincters in detail. Thank you so much. Keep watching.